so Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come." And just to refresh your memory, music producer Russell Simmons has been accused of rape by at least 15 women. Last year, Oprah pulled out of a documentary that's highlighting their stories because she and the filmmakers apparently did not see eye to eye on that project. And as for her former friendship with Harvey Weinstein, Oprah had said that she did not know about the sexual assault accusations from women, including Rose, only that she had heard he was a bully. Do you believe that she has a point here, or does Rose have a point? Where do you fall?
I want to tread very lightly on this because I do have a lot of empathy for Rose McGowan. She is a survivor who has been very vocal, did not hold punches to speak her truth, and she was silenced and bullied and threatened. She is like a lot of survivors, especially in light of Me Too, who have very post-dated trauma that they have not been able to walk through and actually heal from. So I want to be sensitive to that. However, I think that the anger is misplaced because at the end of the day, Oprah is not the end-all, be-all of everything. There have to be other people who are rising to the occasion and being advocates and offering support. I think the idea that Oprah would have been able to take down this very strong patriarchy and all of the power structure as a black woman coming up in media, especially during that time, is a bit ridiculous no matter how much power Oprah seemingly has. So I think the conversation needs to be had. People need to be held accountable. But when we start going after people who are with the intentions, because remember, Oprah is a survivor of extreme traumatic sexual abuse as well. So when we start infighting, that's what the enemy wants. So I want to be really clear about this. Infighting is not how you win the game.
Right. Yeah, Oprah, Tory, is a conversation that can be had. The much more difficult conversation to be had is the fact that we might have to go back and kind of systematically restructure hierarchies, whether it is in television and movies, whether it's at a talk show, whether it's at a Dairy Queen. When you just have one person that has all the power and everybody, A-list celebrities, going in there on their hands and knees at the height of their career because he is the gatekeeper, everybody is now subject to this person's whims, and we hope they're a good person, but if they're not, who's going to speak up? Even Oprah has a boss. Whoever is writing, like Chris Rock famously said, whoever wrote Shaq's check, that's his boss. So there's always somebody above you. So until we start to dismantle some of these hierarchies that allow one person to say, you know what, Sam, I don't like it, you're never going to work again, and your agent's done too. So your agent's got to abandon you, everybody's got to abandon. Until we dismantle that, which is a much more difficult and hard conversation to have, I don't know where we go from here.
Well, you're right, dismantling power structures is the main thing. I'll just say, I agree with what's the point here for Rose, right? Oprah was very famously sexually assaulted, abused, raped by his family members. She was very open about it. The idea is she opened that conversation to sexual assault way before many people did. Like, I mean, way before you ever heard about it. So I don't think going after her means anything or does anything.
Wow, I thought that was a really important conversation.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, great point.